When should you actually start talking to a wealth advisor? Hi, I'm Julie Hokit. I'm a wealth advisor with Compass Capital Management.
My name is Sam DeNike. I'm our client relationship manager here at Compass Capital Management.
So when should you talk to a wealth advisor? Is it when you hit $1 million, when you retire, or when something goes wrong? Most people wait too long.
By the time they reach out, they've already missed opportunities, sometimes expensive ones.
So today, we're breaking down exactly when you should start that conversation and why earlier is almost always better. Section 1, the biggest misconception. Let's start with the biggest misconception. I'm not wealthy enough to have a wealth advisor. That's just not true. Wealth planning isn't about how much you already have. It's about building intelligently from where you are.
Some of our best long-term clients actually came to us when they were still in the building phase. The earlier the strategy starts, the more powerful it can become over time.
Section 2, when you're experiencing a major life event, marriage, divorce, inheritance, selling a business, or changing jobs. If you're leaving a company when you had an employer retirement plan, you've got decisions to make. A liquidity decision, a long-term planning decision.
Do you take your plan with you, or do you leave it with your old employer? We often meet with clients to help them navigate their paperwork and to help them understand the documents in front of them.
Section 3, when your finances start getting complex. Here's another sign. If your financial life is starting to get complex or complicated, multiple investment accounts, a 401k, an IRA, brokerage accounts, rental properties, or even business income. Using platforms or a do-it-yourself approach isn't always the best decision. Coordinating strategies is important.
We often tell clients it's not about having investments, it's about having alignment. Are your taxes optimized? Is your risk appropriate to where you want it to be? Is your estate plans coordinated? That's where our advisors will come in and help.
Section 4, when you have significant cash sitting idle. If you've accumulated significant cash and it's sitting idle in a checking account, that's another sign. Inflation quietly erodes purchasing power. Interest rates from the Federal Reserve directly impact savings rates, bonds, and borrowing costs. Cash has a purpose, but too much idle cash without strategy can be costly.
We see this a lot with business owners after a strong year. Money builds up, but there's no deployment plan.
Section 5, when you're feeling financial anxiety, even if you're doing well. Another reason people reach out is anxiety, especially during seasons like what we saw during the COVID-19 pandemic. Markets move, headlines are dramatic, but emotional decisions often do more damage than market declines.
One of the most valuable things we provide isn't just investment management, it's behavioral coaching. Having someone to call before making a major financial move can preserve long-term wealth.
Section 6, 3 to 5 years before retirement at the latest. If you're within 5 years of retirement and haven't spoken to a wealth advisor, this is your sign. The shift from accumulation to distribution is complex. How do you create income? How do you minimize taxes? How do you protect against sequence of returns risk? Mistakes here are harder to recover from because you're no longer earning at the same level.
Retirement isn't just about hitting a certain number. It's about creating a sustainable income strategy.
Section 7, income jumps. Last one, and this is a big one, when you start earning more than you ever have. Promotions, bonuses, business growth, liquidity events. Higher income creates higher tax exposure, but also greater opportunities. Strategic planning at this stage can compound for decades.
The earlier we're involved, the more proactive we can be, instead of just reacting to decisions that are made.
So when should you talk to a wealth advisor? Not when something goes wrong, but when your life is changing, when your income is growing, your finances are getting complex, or you want clarity and confidence.
If you're wondering whether it's too early, it's probably not.
Wealth isn't just about money.
It's about strategy,
Structure,
and stewardship.
If you found today's video helpful, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future videos. And if you have a specific financial question, drop it in the comments. We may cover it in a future video.
We're Compass Capital Management, your guide to helping you live life by your design.